Okay, so off and running on the last leg of the A final. Now in regulation order, Cragg, Martin and Moss, one of those three drivers, will be crowned two-wheel drive winner this weekend. So Neil Cragg trying to open up a small gap straight away on Lee Martin, Simon Moss, Darren Bloomfield with a couple of 10s, hasn't had the best of the finals. Chicken curry and chips. Okay, so after the first lap, regulation order at the top end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numerically. Cragg, Martin, Moss, Bloomfield and Wood. Tommy Hardy up into 6th, but the eyes are on the front of the field as they come around the concrete. Simon Moss feeling a little bit of pressure now from the low seat of Darren Bloomfield. And Neil Cragg and Lee Martin have opened up a small gap on Simon. And Lee will be looking to try and close the small gap that's appearing between him and Neil. The winner comes from one of those three, as we keep saying, as Neil gets it slightly out of shape but holds it. And Lee Martin is closed right up on the rear now of Neil Cragg, entering the main straight to start lap number 4 of this last leg of the A final. Left on the cobbles, and there's a slide coming together from Cragg and Martin as Cragg got out of shape. Well, everyone's still in regulation order. Darren Bloomfield still wants to finish strongly despite a couple of poor finals from his point of view. He's running in 4th for the moment. Simon Moss running in 3rd. So you got Cragg, Martin, Moss, Bloomfield, Wood, Yardy, Cockrell, Collinson, Lee and Everson. This time running in 10th. No heroics this time from Chris. But he's already got a 3 and a 4 in the bag. So these guys consistently lapping quick still this late on into the day. 24 4s, 24 3s, 23s being shown as well. As Lee Martin looks for a way past Cragg, coming down off the cobbles onto the main straight. That's Tamiya car looking for a way past the Associated. At the end of the main straight, you've got 2 minutes gone, drivers, so still 3 minutes to go. For things to happen, for Neil to hold on, for Lee to make a move, for Simon to get involved as well. And Darren Bloomfield, do not forget him. He's in the mix in this leg as well. He'll be looking to finish on a high as possible. So the race leaders at the end of the main straight, once more with 2 minutes and 30 seconds down, half race distance. Neil Cragg maintaining that gap on Lee Martin. Simon Moss is still the small gap behind Lee. And Darren Bloomfield, as he has been all leg, is close up on Simon Moss's gearbox. Looking for an error. Lee Martin gets caught slightly on the cobbles, gets away with it though. Allows Simon to close up. And Darren Bloomfield crashes coming onto the straight. Be careful. Ian Mellish. What a marshal. Fair play. Well done from Ian Mellish to avoid any other carnage. And then that allows our 3 potential winners to open up a gap on Stuart Wood in 4th place. So Cragg, Martin and Moss enter the main straight. One of these 3 in the next 2 minutes will be crowned today's two-wheel drive champion at Southport. Neil Cragg and Lee Martin with a leg win apiece. A win will do it. Simon needs a win. He needs the better times as well. Lee Martin with a 22.96, I'm being told, on the last lap. That is a quick lap. That is a very quick lap. Half a second took out on Neil, but Neil looks like he's responded this time. 23.1 to Lee's 23.7. So Neil, if he needs to respond, he will and he can, and he has done. With 1 minute 20 on the race clock, drivers. 1 minute 20 to go. Still in regulation order. 1, 2, 3. Cragg, Martin and Moss. As Neil will just be looking now to make that associated as wide as possible, and Lee Martin is over, so Simon Moss is up into 2nd. So Simon with 2 2s will be looking to go into 3rd place in this meeting. Lee Martin already on 3 points. 3 points, sorry. Neil Cragg looking to be on 2. So at this moment, this is the quickest final we've seen and being told in terms of a final. So Simon Moss in the next 40 seconds can close and pass Neil Cragg. He stands a good chance of winning the meeting. But we've still got 35 seconds to go, and Neil's lead is about 2.5 seconds. It's looking very comfortable for him at the front. Lee Martin looking for a way past Simon Moss. Lee will finish in 2nd place regardless. And I think Simon will come home in 3rd anyway, even if those roles are reversed. As you're into your last 20 seconds, so Neil Cragg, you are on your last lap, Neil. And Lee just pulls a move on Simon down the main straight. All a little bit too late, though, we feel for Lee's chances now in the last 5 seconds. Neil Cragg will bring this home with about 3 corners to go. Onto the cobbles, taking the left now, onto the concrete, taking the right. Today's winner is Neil Cragg. Well done to Neil. Lee Martin comes home second, Simon Moss third, Stu Wood in fourth in this leg. Yardy has an error, so Collinson fifth, Lee sixth, Yardy seventh, Bloomfield eighth. And we wait for Everson and Cockerell to round out today's meeting. I will bring you the official results very shortly.